Not a single bun has shown up yet.
What's worrying you, Lisa?
Chloe, I feel a burning pain in my heart. Among the men, we've gained a reputation for being too fond of schemes.
Yeah, we have.
But yet, when they're told to gather to this meeting to come and talk about something important, their lazy butts won't get out of bed.
They'll come. It's hard for women to leave the house. I mean, they have their husbands to attend to. Either that, or they're watching soap operas, or playing with their cats, or tending to their children's needs. So what's the reason for having this meeting, Lisa?
It's big.
And thick?
It's thick, all right.
It sounds worth coming for.
It ain't like that. It's something that I've been tossing around my mind.
And this thing that you've tossed around your head, is it delicate?
Oh, very delicate. That Grease's whole salvation depends entirely on the bun sex.
The bun sex? Well, what a slender hope.
Well, shouldn't the rest of the buns be here by now? Oi! I hope we're not too late, Lisa. Well, what? No answer? You've let me down, Myra, turning up so late for such important business. I'm sorry, mate. I had to find my bra in the dark. But now we're here, explain if it's really urgent. Not yet. We ought to wait a while longer, until the Athenian and Spartan wives have time to get here. Quite right. I'm sure we should, but here in fact come Lammy right now. Warm greetings, Lammy, dear Spartan friend. Sweetheart, you're looking simply ravishing. What a gorgeous bun you are, and those muscles of yours. You could throttle a bull. By the twins, I swear I could. I've never seen a finer pair of breasts. Stop feeling my dough. I'm not for sacrifice. Now who's the one who summoned this gathering of all us buns? It's me. I'd like to hear what it is you want.
Yes, tell us, dear friend.
Are you ready if I devise a scheme to help me end the war?
By the two goddesses.
I'll tell you then, no need for secrecy. I assure you, assembled buns, to have a chance of ever compelling our husbands to live in peace, we really must...
Do what?
Well, will you do it?
We promise we will, if death itself the price.
We must give up the pleasure of the wiener. Oh, hell no! Nuh-uh!
I'm out of here.
No, what makes you turn away? Don't try to leave. Well, will you or won't you do it?
I simply couldn't. The war must take its course.
Oi, I feel the same. The war must take its course. So that's your view, you flatfish. Just before you said you'd even cut yourself in half.
Ask anything else. I'd be prepared to walk through fire, but never give up the wiener. There's nothing like it, dear Lisa.
The bun sex, sheer lustfulness, that's us. No wonder they write such tragedies about us.
Suppose we really did abstain from it, though God forbid. What difference would it make to getting peace?
A difference like no other. If we were to sit at home, our faces powdered and wore short silken shifts to give a glimpse of nicely trimmed small triangles of hair, so our husbands started to swell and wanted to shag, but we held back and refused to let them do it. I tell you now, they'd make peace in a flash. It's true. When Menelaus caught a glimpse of Helen's breasts, it made him drop his sword.
But what if our men reject us then, my dear? And what if they turn quite rough and drag us upstairs?
Keep on resisting. They can't derive much pleasure from forcing us. They'll soon give in. No husband can enjoy a life of constant friction with his wife.
Well, if you two agree, we'll go along.
But how will we persuade our Spartan husbands to keep the peace without duplicitous guile? And who could hope to persuade the Athenian rabble to keep its mind fixed on negotiations? Don't worry, we'll soon convince our people here. Not while their triremes still have Radiant intact, and your goddess's vault contains such limitless funds. I've made provision to cover this very point. We're going to seize the Acropolis today. This task has been assigned to older Buns. While we talk to her, they're going to use the pretext of a sacrifice to occupy the hill. A perfect ploy. You've thought of everything. In that case, Lammy, let's swear an oath at once to make our pact unbreakable. Reveal the oath you want us all to swear. Let's place a large bottle of ketchup down here. Then swear we won't pour in a drop of mustard. A quite magnificent oath. I'm lost for words. Let someone fetch a bottle of ketchup.
Look here, the boldest female bun who is in charge of all this is finally here. Lisa, it's time for you to be both kind and assertive. All Greek sausages are here and have agreed that you should be one who meditates this conflict.
This will be a simple task if all the sausages will refrain from giving in to their masculine intentions. I'll be able to find out whether this will truly be simple or not with this. Bring out the open bun. To start, let's bring out the Spartans. Don't be brash with them like you would with your husband. Instead, bring them in a more feminine way. If they refuse, grab their knobs. Now bring in the Athenians. It is true that I may be just a bun, but I am a bun not without wits. My own knowledge is not insufficient thanks to the education provided by my father. Now I wish to take the two parties here and punish all of you. You, who all share a common way of life, who in another life may possibly be brothers. While barbaric sausages lie nearby, you all are still set fighting one another, sending Greek sausages and cities to destruction.
Well, my destruction holds its roots from this erection.
Now, over to the Spartans. Do you remember how countryman Percy came to us for help? When Messi was revolting and Poseidon's earthquake shook? Our fellow Chemon went off with 40,000 and our sausages and saved your nation. Yet in return for our help, you went off and attacked the very city that saved you.
That just goes to show who really is in the wrong here.
I agree that we are in the wrong, but my God, look at that bun.
Athenians, you don't think you're in the wrong here as well? Who was it that came to your aid when you were all dressed in rags and ruled under tyrants? Do you remember how it was the Spartans that came in, armed with spears, and slaughtered all the combatants? It was they who forced the tyrants out of our land and gave you your freedom.
I've never seen such curves on such a bun.
Nor have I ever seen a finer opening.
Well, we would like peace if we get back this curve.
Which part?
The rear of Pylos, we have longed for it.
By Poseidon, that can't be yours.
Please, let them have it.
But where will we thrust then?
Demand another part as repayment.
All right, we want the scrubby opening of the Malian Gulf, as well as Megaera's legs.
Not the twins, not both legs, my friend.
Oh, let them be. Don't start anything pointless over legs.
I look forward to spreading my seed across my new land.
And I look forward to spread the manure out by the twins.
You'll all get your chance. Once you two reconcile, we can finally undergo a formal agreement from all of your allies. You'll all get your chance. Once you two reconcile, we can finally undergo a formal agreement from all of your allies.
Quick, go get all allies. They surely won't be able to voice their opinions out as they finally get their desires satiated.
The same goes for ours.
Great, now go purify yourselves and undergo this new oath. Once you've done it, you can all go home so that your buns can entertain you.
Well, let's waste no more time.
Lead us, Lisa.
Without delay!
Rag, city, bitch, city, bitch. Rag, city, bitch, city, bitch. Rag, city, bitch, city, bitch. What's that on that beat? Rag,